friends, it's Laura. Welcome back. This is part 6 of going through my complete coloring book collection and finished pages, and this is the final part. We have made it to the end. This is a big stack, but I don't think there's a lot of finished pages here, so I don't think it's going to take very long. So we're just going to get into it. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit so you can see the full book. Start with Easy Fall by Joshua Dunbar. Done the pumpkin pie. Done the jam. And I've done this page. And this page. And this page. And we've got Color by Number for Adults by the Sea Mosaics by Sun Life Drawing. I've only done one in here. I did this one, I did it with pencils. I think it turned out really nice. Normally it's a book that I do with markers, but I think it turned out good with pencils. I've got Hello Retro Christmas by Jen Racine. I have not done anything in here. I will have to pull this out for Christmas. I've got Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosanis. Have I done anything else besides that one page? No. Okay, so this is my WIP, my very long-term WIP. I think it's beautiful. So it's supposed to be like a nine-tailed fox thing. And I've only worked on it with watercolor. I did the tails in watercolor, the clouds. Anything you see is done with watercolor, and I added in, I don't know if you can see, I added in like a background of more trees. So I could probably use some more shading. That was my plan, was to do an original layer. So like there's some stuff that's still white, but I was going to do an original layer with watercolor and then go over with pencil, and I just never did. So one day I should come back to this because I think it's a pretty good base. Then I've got Art Therapy, The Enchanted Forest. It says it's by Jackie Small, Jacqui Small. I don't know if these are in print anymore. This is so old. So The Enchanted Forest, 100 Designs, Coloring in and Relaxation. It's a really thick hardcover back book, and there was a whole series of these, like when coloring first became popular. Started this one. Don't know what I was doing, but I started it. Started this one. And I started going over with like silver Sharpie, I think. This one turned out really cool. This was Inktense, I think. And then I colored the background black. And then I went over it with gold Sharpie, I think. Maybe it was gold gel pen. just kind of an interesting book. This one I really like. Oh, I see. The publishing company is Jackie Small. The illustrations are by this person right here, Marth Mulkey. Yeah. But there were other ones. That Enchanted Forest wasn't the only one. This is Colortronic, Kaleidoscope Coloring Challenge. This is by Lauren Farnsworth, published by Lark New York. It's just a color by number, really big color by number. Here's just an 8.5 by 11 book. So it's 11 inches tall, but it's much wider. I don't think I did any. Oh, yeah, I did do some more. And that's it. Then I've got Color It Blissful Scenes. I don't think I finished a page in here. Oh, yes, I did. I finished the nameplate page, and I started this page. This is a nice book too. I don't know if this one's in print anymore either. Adorable Animals Grayscale Coloring Book. This is by Jane Madej. I find this book to be a little difficult because the grayscale is so grayscale-y. Like here, I tried pencils, and you have to definitely build up your layers. And it looks nice. You just have to really build up your layers and be willing to work with it. I tried watercolors. That didn't work so well. I think this was watercolor with pencil on top of it. That worked out pretty well. This was marker. Marker works pretty well. I just didn't like the colors I chose. But then this one worked out really well. This was Inktense. And it worked out really well. It definitely has kind of a muted color palette, but I think it worked out really well. Excuse me. Then we've got Romantic Country, the second tale. I've done this page, which was kind of a disaster. It's darker over here than it is over here, and I'm not really sure why. This was my first page I colored in this book. Everything else turned out fine. It's just the background I had a lot of trouble with. I could probably go back and try and fix it. But I started this double page spread, the Halloween Town. Done this fairy page. I think she turned out really pretty. And then I did this page. This was, I can't remember if this was like a tutorial by somebody or if I just picked up certain ideas from somebody on how to do the do all of this. This definitely was not something I would have come up with on my own. But I think it turned out really nice. That's not a coloring book. This is a cool book. It's Mandalas for Meditation. It's a scratch-off book. So you take your scratch-off pen and you scratch off, you know, the lines, and you get a really cool mandala, but that is not a coloring book. So we're just going to put that one aside. I've got Jingle Bells, Christmas Carol coloring by Odessa Begay. I have not colored in here, so I need to pull this out for Christmas. I have Woodland Wonder by Jen Racine. I don't think I've colored in here. This would be a good fall book to color in. I might need to pull that one aside. I have A Million Unicorns by Lulu Mayo. I have this little one. Soul of the Woodland. This was one of my first coloring books that I ever bought. Like, you know, after adult coloring became a thing. I don't think I've actually colored in here. Oh, yes I have. I know I copied some of these pages. Like, I think I've done this one. I know at first I was copying the pages and coloring them that way. Now we've got some of these color counts from Mindware. These are color by numbers. One I haven't finished. One I have finished. That was Suncatchers. Oh, I've started one back here. And I finished that one. That's that one again. Suncatchers. We've got garden color counts. Done quite a few in here. There's one I started but didn't finish. I've got color count fairies. This one's very tiny, and I had to use fine liners for this one. The spaces are very tiny. I only if you can see all those little spaces there, just ridiculously tiny. But it's fun. We've got Christmas coloring book by Jade Summer. I don't know if I've colored in here. Oh, I started something. Got Christmas mandalas by Jade Summer. No, that one's not finished. Got Christmas Flowers by Jade Summer. Christmas Coloring Book Volume 2 by Jade Summer. Again, I don't know if I've colored in here. No. Halloween Coloring Book by Jade Summer. I don't know if I've colored in here. I'm going to pull this out so I can color it at this Halloween. Got Autumn Magic Grayscale Coloring Book by Molly Harrison. I've done this one. Got Whimsical Halloween by Molly Harrison. I've done this one. I'll pull that one out too. And I've got a couple of these, sorry, my ear itches, that I think they were from Walmart. They're from Leisure Arts, but I think they were from Walmart. They were a gift. This one is Ocean Wonders. They're quite nice paper. They're quite old, so I don't know where you could find them anymore. I did this page. Love how it turned out. I'd spent a lot of time on it. And then from the same publishing company as Oriental Wonders. I did this one. I started doing this one. Started doing this one. Yeah. From Edwina McNamee, I have Winter Dreamlings. I've done this one. Cute little mousies. Gonna have to pull this out for Christmas. Done this one. I have Tiernan on a Log by Edwina McNamee. This is a really big book. remember doing this with Crayola pencils. Crayola pencils work really well in the Amazon printed books. That might be all I've done in here. Oh, no, another one. Started something here. It's a really big book. You get a lot of pages here. I know they're duplicate. The front is duplicated in the back, but that's a lot of pages. I have Enchanted Halloween by Hannah Lynn. I don't think I've colored out of here. Oh, yes I have. I'm going to put that one aside for Halloween too. So here's the new fairy color count. I showed you the old one. The new one has much bigger spaces. I think the images are the same. Yeah, the images are basically the same. It's just that the spaces are much bigger than the original one. So I ended up with both copies. I don't think I've colored in this one yet. Then I've got Under the Sea color counts. I've done this one. This one. I like this one. And this one. I like this one a lot too with the purple whales. Very pretty. So these ones come with a glitter glue pen to add glitter to the spaces that have a star in them. It's like really, really bad stickles. Really bad. So I don't use it, but it does come with it. This is Kaleidoscope's color counts. Excuse me. I don't think I've done anything in here. I keep saying that and then I find something. But I don't think I've done anything here. These are just geometric shapes. So if you're not really into the, you know, the landscapes and stuff. This is Words to Live By color counts. There's words in here. These, I should have mentioned before, these color counts, there's a color by number version, and then there's a non-color by number version behind every single one. So if you don't like the color by number, you can go to the next one, which is non-color by number. Or you can do both. I don't think I've done any in here though. Here's Mandala's color counts. I have a whip in here. I've only done the yellow. So it's a lovely moth. Not sure why that's considered a mandala, but it's in the mandala book. Then I've got Magical Forest color counts. Pretty sure I've done one in here. Done this one, and I tried to add their glitter glue to the designated spots in here. And it's just, I don't even know if you can see that. It's so bad. It's just, you can barely tell that there's glitter there. It's not like Stickles at all. I mean, I never said it was like it. It never promised to be like Stickles, to be fair. It's just kids glitter glue. So okay, so that's it for that one. And then lastly, we've got one by Coloria. It's Mandala Mystery coloring book. So this one is, it's a color by number. Make it so you can see it. The colors and the numbers are down here, so you know what color to match it to, and the colors change on every page. So I've only done one page in here. So like the number 1 here is going to be a different color than number 1 here, and number 2 is different than number 2 here. So every page is going to be different. I think it's pretty fun. The paper is that super thick paper, card paper. I've done 2 in here. I find it a little hard to match these colors. I think they're lovely colors, but I find it a little hard to match them with the colors that I have available to me. So I just kind of do my best, and sometimes they don't really match up, but I think they match. As long as they match each other, I think it really doesn't matter. So yeah, so that is the final book, and I will, let me count these really quick. Let me count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that's 35. Let me get out my calculator really quick. Let me put this aside. Get the calculator app open and add these together. And this is just a general estimate of how many coloring books I have, because I'm sure along the way I've missed some, or I've double counted them, or I've miscounted them, because I can't be trusted with numbers is honestly what it comes down to. I can't be trusted with numbers. I can't be trusted with counting. I can't be trusted with remembering which books I've looked at already. So this is just an estimate. So take it for what you will. And don't judge me too hard. I've been collecting coloring books what year is it now? It's 2024. I don't know, probably since for probably 11 years. Probably 11 years now I've been collecting coloring books. And I've gotten rid of lots along the way. I just got rid of some. I just decluttered and got rid of probably about 20 coloring books. So my grand total, I think, is 229 coloring books. Eek. So I believe that is my grand total. So yeah, that was a process. But I'm glad we got to go through, look at all the books, look at all my finished pages, look at all my whips. Really reminds me that I've got so many whips just hanging out and hanging around and waiting to be worked on. You know, it's stuff that I've just forgotten about. And it really showed me how many Christmas coloring books I have. Like, wow. I obviously get into the spirit every year, buy them, and then get distracted by other things and like don't color in them. So I either need to color in them this year or get rid of them, because like the ones I haven't colored in, because it's just not, it can't keep happening. I don't have the room for that. I have one bookshelf, and out of that bookshelf, it's a large bookshelf, but out of that bookshelf I only have like 3.5 shelves are available for books. So if only I had more space, the damage I could do. So thank you for joining me and putting up with me and joining me on this journey. We will get back to color and chats, and I think we're probably going to get back to some crochet and chats. I'm feeling a little bit more like crocheting now, I think. Don't hold me to it, but I think I'd like to see how it goes. If I, you know, I'd like to try making a video working on a blanket, like maybe the temperature blanket, and see how it goes, see how I feel about it, see if it's something I think I can manage doing again for a while. I'm struggling a little bit with coloring at the moment. Like, I'm not in a full-on coloring slump. I'm finding I have a lot of stress in my life, and I'm finding that if I color like mandalas and stuff like that, that it's helpful. And I find if I color tedious things like tiny little spaces, that it's helpful. So like, I pulled out this color count fairies book, because I mean, look how tiny the spaces are on that. I think that will be really helpful for me. So, but like anything else, I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed, and I think I probably need to take a step back, and I'm thinking I should probably try crocheting again and see if maybe I can fill the gap with that again. It's hard when you want to be doing something, but your brain doesn't want you to be doing it, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be coloring and I want to be crocheting, but my brain is just like, you know, hold off. I don't think you should be doing that right now. And you just kind of have to do whatever it is your brain is telling you to do, because you have to. So anyway, enough about my brain, enough about me. You will see me again soon, because we're not going down that road where I just disappear for 6 months. We're not doing that. I'm still going to be showing up and doing things. We just need to figure out what it is I'm going to do, because I am determined to make this channel work and grow and, you know, be a positive thing. So I'm just need to figure out what my next step is. So these videos have been good, you know, the coloring collection videos, because they were strategic, and I had steps, you know, to take. So now that they're done, I need to upload this one, and then maybe a crochet video. So you will see me again very soon, and I hope all of you are staying cool if it's hot where you are, because it sure is hot where I am. It does not feel like it's almost fall. It's hot, and I'm in the AC. I decorated for fall, so it looks all nice and cozy, but it's hot. So stay cool, or if not, stay cozy, and take care, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.